Hello, Monday morning, another week. I've just come and meet Aaron on this new job now. He's got everything he needs. We've just deaded the electrics. So his first task today is going to deglaze all this. We've got a skip coming and get all these panels out, get this frame down. So I should keep him nice and busy. Yeah, now straight back to the big job and try and get the manhole covers finished. Bye for now. So Aaron is all happy up there, he's cracking on. I've just done this manhole, got this manhole cover done. Just give it a quick wipe with a wash boy, and that's the one we did on Saturday. And now I'm just going to move down to the last one, working our way out, and that'll be it hopefully for the flags. We did build that front step last week and the customers suggested possibly putting a flag in it, so there could be a few more cuts, but we don't know. But for the majority of it, it's done. We can start cleaning up, get that back step done onto the grass, and then have a proper clean up and have a look at pointing. It's gone for dark grey resin pointing, but yeah, I don't want anyone to think I'm being miserable today. We weren't going to say anything personal on the channel. I know not many people watch anyway, but it's the anniversary of my mum's death today, so I'm just being here and trying to do something is just a victory. So yeah, don't know what to do now. I want to get that other manhole done and then just see what's what. The job's quite clear and clean, so can make a good start at something else. So yeah, bye for now. So the last manhole is in and done. I'd like to say that's it for the flagging, but I was chatting to the customer this morning and he wants us now to put full flag in his front step, which to be honest I think's better. So that's going to be flagged now, because we're putting a double border around the drive. It'd be too much putting it in that as well, so it'll look nice. Flagged, double border on the front. My dad's been in as well. Pillar is up. So now tomorrow we've got to put this channel drain in and we're going to put the border stones in as well, and that'll give us something to work off. So yeah, bye for now. So I've just popped in to see Aaron. As you can see, he's been nice and busy. We've just been discussing his plan for tomorrow. So what I'd say, Aaron, I'd say in the morning, mate, get all the wood together, get that in a pile, get that lead out, dismantle what you've been dismantling, and then I'd say start getting your brickwork down. As soon as that rad's off, get all the brickwork down. You can just stack it there, and then as soon as I've spoke to BJL, their skip's going to be here tomorrow sometime. Hopefully morning, but they don't normally do the morning. Yeah. Yeah, you could do the wheelbarrow, couldn't you?
Even the little grey one.
I might get.
One would be alright. I can deal with that. Because if anything, I'm just going to put them over.
That'll do for the time. Good morning. It's Tuesday morning. Just come to the job to see Aaron. Drop some bits off for him that he needs, and we are just going to get that radiator off over there. You could just take a rad off, but with a TRV, a thermostat valve, if you leave them open and you don't block them off, so it makes sense. If you took the rad off and you just left this valve side of the valve open, these have a tendency when they get too cold to open up and just let all the pressure out of the system. So I'm just going to cut the valve off and put a stop end on just for the time. But yeah. Right. Nice amateur moment, quick shower, obviously first thing in the morning, but that is on there now, that stop end. We just cut it off totally. It's a lock shield on this side, so I know that that'll be okay. We'll just unhook the rad off. But I'm just going to go and check the pressure of the boiler as soon as we've got this off. So just because we lost a bit of pressure, yeah, the pressure's dropped in the boiler. Let's just suss out how to top it back up, because the customers are in. Should just have a dead easy filling loop, which it does. Show you the filling loop, it's always dead obvious where it is. Can you see it? So you turn one, turn the other. You can hear it straight away. Right, pressure's shooting back up. Just go between 1 and 2. Keep your eye on it. See it's dropping again. A bit more. That'll do. And we'll just check that at the end of the day. Oh. Sound. Turn them both. Always make sure you turn both sides back off. So on the job, this little utility room's getting knocked down, and that boiler needs moving because obviously this is all coming down. I'm gonna have to get it under the stairs. So that on its own is a bit of a mission. But then once it's there, once we've built all the extension, it gets moved again. So yeah, a bit of faffing, but it'll be worth it. Right, Aaron, I'm going. Come on. Grab that box for us and I'll get gone. I'm back with Charlie now. We're going to have a look at putting this Aco in, and we're going to set some of them border stones in as well. Get the top of this drive finished. The skip wagon crushed that, so we've just got that back in. That's the post from pillar from yesterday, which is looking good. We're just going to move the canopy. I didn't put it in my last video, but we left the canopy up when it was windy and we shouldn't have, and it's ripped down. So the pole was just stuck up, so we've currently got a plank holding it up, so we look like amateurs. But this canopy, must have had it 2 years. We've had it 2 years, but it's been great, to be fair. So we're probably going to buy another. Works out like less than £10 a month. So if we buy another, we can keep this one for a backup a bit and get a new one. But yeah, let's do it, Charlie boy. Just got in the van. The rain is horrendous. We've just put a couple of Aco channels in at the top of the drive, and it's the heaviest rain we've had in months. We can't work in it, so it's a bit of a nightmare. Aaron's on the other job. He must just be cracking on. So Charlie's just going to pack this job up now. We can't continue in this, it's too heavy. I don't know what we're going to do. There's a few bits that Aaron needs us to do there for him to carry on, so we need to put a waste in because we're moving the washing machine dryer, so we can go and have a look at that, because it's semi inside and whatever. So yeah, not ideal, but we're just going to make it work, aren't we? Hey, you make everything better, don't you? Yeah. So obviously we got rained off today, and yeah, I had the VAT stuff coming up, so the VAT quarter ended last week, I think. So all my receipts are in and done. Obviously I got home at dinner time today, had some dinner and then started sitting at the desk. It's now 9:15, so been a right good shift. I was going to dedicate a day to doing it anyway, so it's not too bad. It's not the end of the world. All that's in now and sorted. It's just a bit of a nail biting time. I don't know who can relate. When obviously I know you put your VAT money aside and stuff, and you get relief from obviously materials you've been buying, but it's still one of the moments where you think, what is it going to come back at? The accountant's dead good who I use, so hopefully that's sorted now. But now it's time to just wind down, and hopefully we don't have too much rain tomorrow. So yeah, bye for now. Good morning, Wednesday morning. Let's move this skip. Ready? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Again. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Ready? 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Got miles on. It's kind of just dragging like that. Done well there. you can see that's where it was. So we've literally moved it its whole width across, just so the customer's car's going to go on this side, away from all the works and us coming in and out. See where you got up to yesterday. Oh yeah. Sound. See what damage you can do today, pal. So we're back on the main job now. That's all we got done yesterday before it heavily rained. So let's start off where we left off. We had to stop the time lapse a bit early. I wanted to keep it going, but it started raining. But you can see what we've done there now. We've put that eco drain in and we're just getting the first row of border stones in. It is a double border, so we're going to try and get the double across the front today. And then it'll allow us then to string from front to back and get the MOT nice. So yeah, we're just going to try and do that today, but it's freezing and it's just started raining, so we're just trying to defrost ourselves in the van now, and then give it 10 minutes and then we'll get back out there and get them 2 row in and we'll show you what it looks like. So we lost a couple of hours today just with the weather, and it was just the knock-on effect of it, so getting drenched, stopping and then having to start again. It's been tough, but we managed to get a couple of rows of the border stones in and they do look really nice. We got that eco drain in this morning as well, got that finished, but just a few cuts around the manhole. So obviously we'll continue these cuts on the inside and the rest of it will be tarmac, so you won't see much of that manhole. But running a bit late, but we're just packing up now. Just got to go and have a meeting on the other job with the customers just to stay in touch. Obviously I've not been there, make sure everything's how it should be and making sure they're happy with the start so far. So yeah, bye for now, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, Thursday morning. It says no rain, it says it's 18 degrees, but I believe it when I see it. Rolled my ankle, just nearly fell over. Yeah, just bought 15 bags of K1 white K-rend and we're going to tackle this. So it's a bit of a struggle with the scaff, obviously. You know, it is what it is, but we're going to make it happen. We're going to get that K-rended. We're going to set a time lapse up over there. We're just going to get the tower up now and then yeah, get going. Just trying to be positive, you know. Been in a rut this week, just struggling, but all's well. We'll get there in the end. Bye for now. So it takes us about 20 minutes to set the tower up, just ensuring it's all level and everything, but that is sound that now. I just can't reach the top, so I'll just have a little step up to get me to the top, but I'd rather do that because if you use the platform above, you're too high, so I'm happy with that. I'm just going to give Charlie a lift now. We'll probably mix like 3 bags because that's going to get me down off that platform, I reckon. 3 or 4 bag will get me completely down, and once you're on this lower section it's just easier, up and down and up and down. It's a lot easier to do. So yeah, let's get this mixing on. That was some graft. It's all on. I'm happy with it. It took us about 4.5 hours, something like that. Don't know how fast anyone else would do it, but man, just graft, rendering. I don't know how people do it every day. I know that you got sprayers and stuff, but again, we just don't do it enough for that. But yeah, now for a big clean up. Good morning. Friday's upon us. Not too sure where this week's gone, but yeah, it's just gone 7 AM. Just pulled up at the job now. We're gonna scratch down that render. I always prefer getting here a bit earlier, because when you've, like yesterday pretty much took all day, and then today, if it takes you a couple of hours or a few hours to get it all bang on, you feel like you've lost 2 days. So I always just come a bit earlier, especially as well because It was 18 degrees yesterday, and I'd hate for it to go hard because it's just so much harder than it has to be. So yeah, we're here at 7, just gonna have a quick coffee now, get straight up there and get it scratched down. But it looks like no rain again, but I'm not joking. I reckon we've lost a day and a half or 2 days worth of work this week because of the rain. So it's just been a bit of a sickener really. Like, you're trying to get the job finished for a certain time and then you just get rained on. Obviously the customers are very understanding and they can see it, you know, but it is what it is. But Friday's here, no rain, let's just enjoy it. That's what we're here to do. So I've scratched all this area now. Just got that side to do, just set the trestles up. Probably left it about 6, 7, 8 hours too long. It's just been a graft, but it is what it is. Probably got about another 45 minutes. I'm gonna go back to the top then, start siliconing it, give it a last little go over, silicone it, make sure it's all bang on, and work my way back down. It's about 10:30 now. I'm hoping to be done for 1 o'clock-ish and try and get a few hours this afternoon on something else. But yeah, getting there slowly. So just had a little bit of dinner then. We dropped the scaff before, had a good clean up and sort out, but it's looking pretty good. Tally's just going to move the last of this stuff, have a big tidy up, get as much of the K-rend up as we can, and I'm just going to start having a look at that back step. So yeah, to try and get a couple of hours in on that, give me a chance of finishing it next time I look at it. So yeah. So I mentioned these steps last week. All I've done is I've cut these to height, embedded these border stones in, and I put some blue engineerings in that side. So just giving them all a wipe down now. So I brought them to the height of we can get these border stones in around these steps. Obviously we discussed these steps in the last video, and all the customer wants is them to look like that top step up there. So a little bit done. Made use of a couple of hours, but quick pack up now and get out of here. So Aaron has cracked on with that conservatory down, ready for Monday, which is going to be just clearing up, having a right good tidy, and then having a look at getting this utility down and all the work that needs doing with that. But looking pretty decent. So back home now, nearly 5:30. It's been another grueling week. It has been another tough one, but we're not complaining. It's just part of being in construction. The weather has just been proper unforgiving. Aaron's done really well. It was time to start letting him, you know, grow. He's been with me for 2 years now, and it's time for him to take the next steps. He's been putting responsibility on him, and he's been doing really well. I can trust Aaron 100%. He's definitely someone who I'm going to make sure stays for a long time with us. That conservatory's all down now and moved. It's an hard graft that on your own. Really, it's a 2-man job when you know, getting it in and out and all that. But I think just because we've been on the job we've been on for so long, I think it was time to just give Aaron a break from it. So he's done well. He's given me a lift home there, he was happy. So I'm dead pleased with that. Hopefully the customers are happy there too. We just had a good tidy up. Get that utility sorted next week. My plan overall is when we finish the big job we're on and we start that job, we can literally, Aaron will have it all prepped up to just get the diggers in, and we'll just mark out the footings and start digging them. So all's on plan. All's on plan for that. I've been a bit stressed this week, probably not been myself. A few little changes, mainly from Monday to be honest. It's the hardest day of the year for me, and the week before that and the week after it, just not happy. But yeah, it is what it is. There's been a few like financial things recently we're just struggling, jobs running on and everything else, but we're sorting it now. By the end of April everything will be sound. One thing that I've took a lot away from is obviously you've got your every trade I didn't know about them or anything until he started his YouTube and stuff, but he's only literally down the road from me, 10 minutes away. But some of the things that he talks about on there and the free advice that he's giving out is mega. I've taken so much from it. I've actually, in the short time I've been watching his videos, I've changing things a little bit more and making our lives a little bit easier. It was nice to hear about the pricing stuff and how they've lost money pricing. I've always kept it a bit quiet because like it's quite embarrassing getting a price wrong, but we've just been like suffering, to be honest. Pricing this big job, I got it wrong, which is fair enough. I hold my hands up, but we stayed there till the end, as you should do. We stayed there till the end. We're going to finish it and make sure that that family get the house that they deserve. But what a lesson it's been for me. I've taken so much away from that job for myself. Obviously we've only been going 3 years since I've been in charge, but doing that job, the experience that I've got, I'm happy that I've done it so early in my career, so that now I've got that lesson. Like, we're walking into a double story extension and a lot of other stuff going on, and I'm 100% back myself. I'm so confident going into it, and that is because of this current job that we're on. So although I'll be leaving it with not much at all, it's I'm just happy with the lessons. Halfway through that job, when that house was propped in the air, whole width, 11.5 metre steels going in, and like I say, we had the house propped up and the whole back of the house had gone. There was no slab. We were working on hardcore. I've got my team in there under that house working. The sleepless nights that I had, making sure that that was done right, and oh man, back then I would have taken this, knowing that everything was alright and knowing that the job was finished properly. I would have taken having no money at the end. So I am just pleased that the job went to plan. A lot of people turned away from that, didn't want to do the job. Even my own dad was like, you know, maybe you shouldn't do it, but me probably being rebellious to my dad made me want to do it even more. But yeah, sorry for yapping on, but it's been another week done. Next week will be good. I think we'll start to see the finish line on that big job. The second job as well, that'll be brilliant. If we can get that boiler moved next week out of that utility and start taking that down, I'll be more than happy there. But yeah, if you're watching still now, thank you very much. And a little shout out to my best pal Johnny Miller, through and through, fantastic friend. Yeah, bye for now.